Hi, welcome to Jefferson Elementary. In this video today, we're going to go over some of the expectations, we're going to go over some of the policies and procedures, and really help you get to know Jefferson Elementary. First and foremost, on Monday, August the 13th, from 3:30 to 6:30, we'll be having our Welcome Back event and open house. This is a time when you can stop by, get your child's picture taken, pick up supplies if you ordered them, and most importantly, visit the classrooms and meet the teachers. This is a time for families. This year we're adding some new things, which will be food trucks. We will have 4 different food trucks on the back patio. While you're out back, you can have food, play on our new playground equipment, and that's where we will enter the building that night. So we won't be coming in this lovely front entrance. Instead, you'll be going around back. You'll be looking for the table that has Mrs. Van Horsen and Mrs. Frenzel, and they will be able to give you the teacher assignments and then send you into the building to take care of everything else. Again, this is a day when we get our pictures taken, so kids, come dressed with your big old smiles.
I'm so excited as we begin the 2018-19 school year. A Leader in Me school is what Jefferson is currently, and we're going to be adding to that this year by using the 7 powers of conscious discipline. Your children will be learning a lot about how to self-regulate, how to calm, and how to approach things from their executive state of their brain. I'll be sending home a letter very soon that explains conscious discipline and the 7 habits. They tie together so nicely because both are based on we can only control ourselves. So being proactive, controlling our emotions, controlling how we react to situations. It's kind of that R in E plus R equals O. For every event, there's a response or a reaction, and then there's an outcome, positive or negative. It's all dependent on our response and our reaction. This year, we'll also be offering a parent workshop. Mrs. Haringa, our guidance counselor, will be sending out information about that. It'll be a book study based on some of the philosophies and work of Dr. Bailey. Dr. Becky Bailey is the founder of Conscious Discipline, and she does a lot with books that she writes and also with workshops. So we're very excited to be able to offer that as a partnership with our parents. And you may have students coming home saying, I learned how to breathe like a star today. Or they may say, I learned how to breathe like a pretzel. Those are all parts of our helping students to calm and self-regulate so that they can be ready to learn. The research behind this is based on students knowing 3 things. The answer to, am I safe, am I loved, and what can I learn today? Those are the things we'll focus on at Jefferson Elementary along with our 7 habits. It's going to be a great year.
Communication is key to the success of anything in business and in schools. We communicate lots of different ways here at Jefferson. Obviously phone, email, we have a Facebook page for families only, and we also, many of us use Twitter as a way to communicate. We ask that you please make sure you communicate with us about really important things like attendance. Attendance is so very important. The new law, House Bill 410, went into effect last year, and what that basically states is if a student is absent 38 hours or more in a month, 65 hours or more in a year, they're considered excessively absent. You would receive a letter, and then we would have to have a meeting to create a plan to help improve the attendance. Please note that when you take your child to the doctor, always bring us a medical excuse. Even if it's medically excused, 38 hours absence does trigger the letter and a meeting. We know that there are occasions in which people need to be absent from school, and we don't want your children coming to school if they are sick. Times you might want to keep them home. If they have a fever of 100 or more, they need to stay home. If a student is vomiting, they need to be vomit-free for 24 hours. Other than that, we really want kids to be at school as much as at all possible. There will be times in which your child is absent, and we ask that you contact the school as soon as possible, either by phone in the morning or by emailing the secretary, Mrs. Bott, at bottt@gjps.org. That's Bott, with 2 T's at the end of it, T for her first name, Tiffany, and then at gjps.org. Also, if you are going to have your child coming in late, it's important for us to know that. Make sure always that if there's any situations in which your child will not be present in the school, that you notify the office as soon as possible so that we can account for all children and their safety. If you are going to have to take a child out of school early, you will come in and sign them out of school. All minutes count now because we're on House Bill 410, which is based on hours and not days. so every minute not in school does count. Please help us to have wonderful attendance for your student. Thanks.
As we think about our new school year, many of you have already received the letter from our central office about the food policies for the year. This is again a way for us to help keep all children safe. No food from the outside is to be brought in for parties. Instead, we will be sending you lists of ideas for if you want to celebrate your child's birthday with the classroom. Things such like pencils, pens, stickers, come and read to the class, donate a book to the class library, or game for indoor recess. Those are all wonderful ways to celebrate your child and still keep everyone safe. One of the most important things is going to be our food policies. We have great lunches in our cafeteria that are completely nut-free. And so we do have peanut-free tables, and if your child does have an allergy, they're more than welcome to buy lunch at our school because we know it is safe. But if they have an allergy in which they could possibly come in contact with peanut and that would impact them, we'd like them to sit at the peanut-free table. All children are allowed to sit at the peanut-free table if they have purchased a lunch at the school, but not if they packed from home, because we can't really control what's in those packs from home. If your child has a nut allergy and you pack their lunch in order to be safe, that would be the exception of a packer sitting at the peanut-free table. We just want to keep all children safe. Please make sure that our nurse is well aware of all allergies that your child has so that we can make sure the teacher knows too for anything that they may bring into the classroom. Thank you.
Hi, welcome to our car line. This is how we'll drop off and pick up. So let's talk a little bit about some parking lot expectations. Number one, see this parking lot? We don't want anyone walking across the parking lot to come up to the school. If you're going to park your car and walk your child up, we ask that you walk up the grassy area to the crosswalk and wait to cross with the light. This will be for your safety as well as the safety of everyone else in the line here. If you're a car pickup and drop off and you want to use our line, we can get 5 to 6 cars at a time in line. Our patrols will open the door, let your child out, and the kids will head on in. Please make sure you've done your goodbyes and we have our backpacks ready to go with your child, not in the trunk. Also, another good reminder to keep this line moving quickly is that we don't drop anyone off prior to the dumpsters. Your child is only dropped off once a patrol or Mrs. Van Horsen or Mrs. Frensel opens the door. Please don't drop them off and have them expect to walk on up from the car line. It's easiest if you leave our car line here by going straight. Now, we get it. The road is closed right now. That might be a little bit of a problem, but straight or right are better. When people try to go left, they cut into traffic and it really slows the line down. So if you're using our drive-through line, then please follow the rule of going straight, go up a block and then make your left turn, or go right and around the block. Please don't cut over and turn left. It's not a safe situation for anyone. And last but not least, cell phones. Can you not be on the cell phone in the car line, please? It's a no cell phone zone. Have a great day and be safe. Hi, I want to talk a little bit about school safety. Safety and security of our students is our #1 priority. So, as we started last year at the end of the year, if you're coming to visit the school during the day, you will ring the doorbell and then wait. If it's before 8 a.m., you can just turn the handle and come in. After 8 a.m., you're going to ring the doorbell. When you hear the click, you're going to pull straight on the handle and it'll open up for you. It's very important that our visitors know that when they come in, they're going to sign in and then get a visitor's badge to go to the classrooms. But before you can even get in, you're going to have to state your name and why you're here to visit. It's part of our new safety procedures to keep all children safe at all times. Thanks for helping us with that.